You can still do your song like it's playing. I don't even know it. I don't even know it without it actually playing.
Pop music.
Okay, not this. We're not doing that. Because
All right,
then people think that we don't listen to the music, that we're... This is such a fraud. This doesn't feel right.
Sam's upset because he doesn't have his headphones. We're trying something new today.
They took my muffs away.
But we are doing the Lord's work.
You want to wear the hat? Maybe the hat will make you feel better.
I don't think so.
Are you ready to start?
Yeah, I'm ready to
I thought we already started.
Well, focus.
Focus. I'm ready.
Or fuck us.
No. 3, 2, 1, go.
And here we are.
It is Eat, Talk, Repeat.
Okay.
It is a 4th of July episode. We are we're moving mountains to make this happen for everyone.
But there's no patriotic music playing, but that doesn't matter. We'll be very patriotic today.
I like your red, white, and blue.
This is all right, even though half of it is French. Le coq sportif. Remember, no France, no America. Okay? I'm like, come on. Let's get back to 1781 right now. Okay.
I'm not willing to go that far.
Okay, they see.
Yeah. We'll just focus on America
Let's
today.
Let's talk patriotic America, 4th of July weekend. Let's go.
We're here for a specific reason.
Yeah.
It is the burger crawl finale.
Jeez.
We've done it. We have finally done it.
My arteries, I think, are suffering.
I'm getting, man, I don't even want to know what my cholesterol count is.
I keep sending my doctor to voicemail when he calls. I'm like, no, not today. No. But okay, let's introduce ourselves. For anyone who's new, we are Eat, Talk, Repeat. Go, guys.
Go first, Sam. I'm still waking up.
Sam Murjovsky. Let's see. I am the
Crudo King of Las Vegas.
There it is.
Can't introduce himself, but he'll introduce
I'm waking
you.
up too. I'm still working my way through the coffee. Yes, and the less good-looking and intelligent half of Sam and Ash Injury Law.
Right.
There you go. Okay, where can people find you?
At What's Right Sam on all the socials.
There you go. John?
So
Not
easy.
TikTok.
I'm John Curtis, the I should have a burger acronym today of some kind. Okay.
You can do
the
it.
Boffo Burger Barrister. Okay,
Ooh.
of Las Vegas. How's
There we
that?
go.
Okay.
I like it.
Boffo Burger and whatever. And I'm John Curtis at Eating Las Vegas. Think of me eating not Eater Las Vegas, which is crap, but Eater Las Vegas. I'm the original eater eating Las Vegas.
I think you
Don't get me started about Eater Las Vegas. I just want to
stay happy. We're having a great day. Stay happy.
I'm in a good mood today.
And I'm rounding out the trio. I'm Ash Watkins, the Hamburguesa Principessa of Las Vegas. And it's
You're
fitting.
about to solidify that reputation.
Oh my gosh.
Today.
And you can find me at Ash the Attorney on all social media platforms. And together we are Eat, Talk, Repeat. As always, follow, subscribe to the show. Leave us a review, comments. You can find us Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. We're getting up there.
Yeah.
We're getting up there, guys.
Getting dozens and dozens of followers. Find me someone who eats more burgers in more different places than Ash Watkins, and I will buy them a steak dinner.
Ooh, Food Gal is up there.
Well, I buy her steak dinners all the time. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
But I am so excited. Not only is it one of my favorite holidays, the 4th of July, we are finally putting an end to our steakhouse burger crawl. Everyone has been bugging us for the final winner. So to remind everyone, we set out on a great adventure.
Like
3 months ago, April, May, and to find the best steakhouse hamburger in Las Vegas. How many did we go to? Like 16?
16, I think, all told. But it's kind of like, it's become like one of those baseball games that you can't, it just goes on and on, the ninth inning, 10th inning, nobody's breaking the tie, and you suddenly, you forget why you were a baseball fan to begin with when it's the 15th inning,
Why are we here? Why are we still here?
Yeah, but we traveled a lot in those couple months, and now we pulled it all together and went together to our final four to see who is the best steakhouse cheeseburger in all of Las Vegas.
And the final four going in, number 1 was Delmonico, number 2 was Mae Daly's, number 3 was Peter Luger, and number 4 was Nicco's. That was going into the finals.
Right.
Stay tuned. We'll get to the results at
I
the
don't
end.
know. I don't even know what
I
they
know.
are.
No one knows except for me right now.
Oh.
Yeah, see, we all filed our rankings, and then you compiled
And
them.
normally I wouldn't know, but our producer, Laken, is enjoying her birthday and well-deserved, so we're having to do this without her. So if the show is terrible, blame Laken and her birthday.
Yeah.
We love you, Lake, and happy birthday.
Are we at all going to discuss any of the other burger places today? Or are we just focusing on the top 4? Are there any that stand out, either terrible or or just
Honorable mentions?
honorable mentions?
There are lots of honorable mentions.
We could do
And
that.
then there's Emmett's.
I still think it's a good deal.
Oh, God. Emmett's?
Yeah.
No. Joe's Prime Meats and
great.
Seafood was the best bang for your buck. Joe's
think
was.
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Emmett's
really
was
good.
basic. It was a basic burger.
But it was cheap, so that
Yeah.
was nice. Okay. 4th of July. Let's segue into our food news, I guess fun facts of patriotic food. What do you eat on the 4th of July?
French food.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah.
Like French
Vive la
fries?
France. Again, without France, no America. Okay?
Okay.
All right. I mean, so we owe the red, white, and blue, blanc, rouge, French flag, America, red,
You are
white,
the-
blue. I mean, it all fits. Okay.
I think that had more to do with the Union Jack.
Well, that was rebellion. Okay. Well, we can debate history
Oh
later.
my gosh. Okay.
But
you
I'm
really eat French food.
No,
on-
well, who knows what I eat on? I eat out so much.
Do you
go
eat
out?
out?
Yeah, I don't.
That's
I,
un-American.
I don't
You
more
don't
than
barbecue?
anyone in Las Vegas.
I know, but on
Fact.
the 4th.
On the 4th.
No. But we'll probably just. I don't know what we'll do. It won't be hamburgers and hot dogs. I'm burgered out.
Really?
Oh, I
Burgered
think
out.
I'm-
We might do hot dogs though, because
I
I,
would do
love
like
a
a
good hot dog.
sausage or like
I
a
love
grilled
a good hot dog.
Yeah.
So, and I think the food gal got some great all beef franks from
Featherblade?
Featherblade. So I think we might be grilling those on those nice little split top buns I like.
Oh.
And then you put either some chili on there or some cheese and onions and just go nuts.
could
And
get-
mustard, never ketchup.
Thank you.
And maybe a nice Polish kielbasa.
Yeah, there you go.
I would do that,
Garlicky
yes.
kielbasa. So,
Okay.
what do you eat?
Hot dogs. And I love a good barbecue. So I'm going hot dogs. Of course, no ketchup on there. It's got to be mustard only. I will do a classic backyard cheeseburger because that's a little different than what we've been indulging in.
Yeah.
You know,
we've
like,
been doing these big, thick steakhouse grinds.
that are like
Yeah.
very rich. And
Right.
so I think there's room in my 4th of July barbecue menu for a classic backyard grilled cheeseburger. And then I'm all about the sides. The corn on the cob, the pasta salads, the watermelon.
Watermelon. I'm not a watermelon.
You're not a
fan,
watermelon?
yeah. My dad loved one. A big boy. He could cut up a watermelon. I'm talking, 6-pound
Yeah.
watermelon and eat the whole goddamn thing. He loved watermelon.
You don't.
I only like it with feta cheese. That's a good thing. Little onion and feta cheese on top. Good. Because watermelon needs salt to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed?
You can sprinkle salt on watermelon.
Yeah,
you
I
know that.
understand that. Yes.
A lot of people actually
Genius.
do that.
What do you get?
I don't think I've ever done that.
Put salt on
Yeah.
or feta.
Well, a feta, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of chefs do that. A lot of-
yeah,
La
feta.
Côte at Fountain Blue, the
Right,
poolside restaurant,
right.
they have an incredible watermelon feta mint
Right.
like balsamic.
That's
It's
the cl-
so good.
the classic
It's,
combo.
Yes, it's
Blue cheese works too. Crumbled blue cheese also
Yeah.
works, but feta is the classic combo. So
All
is the
right.
one here with a giant family of kids and relatives hanging around. What do you do?
Barbecue, and I'll I'll
just
tell you, I'll
cook?
meet you halfway though on the French thing. I will permit Dijon mustard on my hot dog.
that's funny.
see.
I would give him
He's-
French
he's
is yellow.
loosening up.
French is yellow.
Yeah,
and perhaps even French fries.
French
Ooh,
French
not
to
freedom
fry.
fries. No, they're
Not
freedom
freedom.
fries in my backyard. yeah. Get out of here with that.
Okay, can we all agree though that ketchup on a hot dog is like pineapple on a pizza?
You at some point, yes, you grow up and you don't do that anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Your palate should mature out of that.
yeah.
I think when you're younger, you need the sweetness of a ketchup,
Right.
and mustard can be too sour and tart.
Right.
But after a certain age,
Yeah, and sweet or dill relish on hot dogs.
oh, that's.
See, I
think
swing
sweet.
both ways.
I think.
Okay, I do. I'm bi-gender, or what am I?
Well,
what
I
am
think you go sweet.
I'm not cisgender. I don't know what the hell I am.
I think you go sweet relish on a hot dog and dill relish on a burger.
I think that might be the actual key right
I
there.
think so.
But I just throw whatever's on. But I do like sweet relish on a hot dog, the way they do a Chicago dog.
Oh, yes.
You know, they have sweet, and then they have the pepperoncini pepper
Yep.
and a long dill slice. Chicago hot dogs, got to admit, the apotheosis of pork.
So you're going to go to Windy City Dogs for
That
4th of
I'll
July?
make my own. I like that from Featherblade. I don't stuff.
yes.
You know, making a hot dog, just fun fact, it's one of the hardest sausages to make.
Why?
Because there's so much processing. You've got to get the grind just right, and there's several steps in like compressing them, boiling them, baking them, getting it just right. You know, it's just not take this casing and stuff it with ground meat. It's a very subtle process. It has multiple steps to get that super fine grind in a hot dog. Every sausage maker I've ever talked to said there's a reason they do it industrially, because it's almost impossible to do artisanally. You know, because there's so many steps involved.
Do you know how many hot dogs are consumed during the 4th of July? You want to guess? By Americans?
43.
43. Good.
I guess.
He also eats French food.
143.
143 hot dogs across all of America on 4th of July. Great. That's a little more than 2 hot dogs a state. Yes. Very, 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 very accurate.
Sharp as a bowling ball.
Is it more than 20 million?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it more than 100 million?
Yeah.
Holy cow. Is it more than 200 million?
No.
Okay.
100
So
million.
you were off, John.
I was off.
Just
So basically, there's one hot dog. I was off. Just so
close.
All right.
It's 150 million hot dogs are consumed on the 4th of July.
So basically, every other American eats a hot dog. If you let's just say 300 million Americans. I know there's more than that, but let's say there's 300 million healthy Americans out there. Every other one eats a hot dog.
Yeah.
I think they're less than that, but okay, yeah. If you're doing healthy Americans, yeah, okay, that's a lot.
What's the most? How many hot dogs? The most you've ever consumed at once? In one sitting, stoned, hungover, starving, teenager.
I was a teenager.
Frat sorority party. Not a contest, but just I sat down and ate blank hot dogs.
I think mine was 5.
You?
Yeah, so I was in high
Skinny
school.
little you.
Where did you put it?
Yeah.
My little tummy. So it was a high school. I was a senior. It was summer. I was doing summer basketball. So I would have to get up really early, go to 2-hour basketball practice, come home, and then I would have a game later or 2 games later. And my mom was out doing whatever, and I was left to my own devices. And all I had was my little George Foreman grill. And so I just made myself about 5 hot dogs, and that was, but I was burning so many calories. It didn't even
How old
faze
were
me.
you? 18?
17?
Yeah.
16, 17.
Yeah, my son at 17 can eat like he would eat 10 hot dogs no problem and still be hungry.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's
6'4".
Yeah.
Very expensive.
Yeah.
It is expensive having kids, yes.
Yeah. Well, your kids, because they have really expensive taste.
Yeah, and they're hungry.
Yes.
Yeah. So
they
don't
need
do
to
that.
So they're housing
once a day.
Featherblade hot dogs. I was housing Farmer John. So I mean, there is a price
the
difference.
99-cent pack. Yeah.
I like quality and quantity.
Yeah.
Okay, as long as we're talking hot dogs, has anyone ever? What's the constant conundrum? Is hot dogs come 8 to a pack, but the buns come?
Yeah, it's 10 hot dogs and 8 buns or something. So you can,
or
it's-
vice versa.
Yeah, I don't know what it's, but if there are 2 off, and I always say there is a collusion. Like that's what I think the Attorney General needs to get behind.
Yeah.
Is there is a racketeering collusion on the market to force you to always
To
buy
more hot dogs.
It's
'Cause
bullshit.
There's more buns than dogs.
Yes.
Yeah,
And it actually should be the other way around because I think you should always have a few extra of the buns because sometimes they rip, they tear on the grill. You
Yeah.
know,
Right.
When you're and so it should actually be the other way. Anyway, yeah, that's maddening.
Okay, what are you drinking on the 4th of July? Beers, wine.
Grand Cru Burgundy. What else does anyone drink?
You really are dedicated to the French theme. If
Why do
anyone
you
wants
hate
to-
America? You spent 1 week in Canada
Okay, so-
and now you completely hate America.
In 2025,
totally woke.
we have
Yeah.
figured out John hates mothers and America.
I need to apologize for taking over the indigenous lands that I now occupy. Okay, should I do that right now?
No.
No, not yeah. You're gonna have to do that on a separate podcast. Okay, so I drink beer on the 4th of July.
Oh,
I've never seen you with a beer in your hand, and we've socialized a lot.
Are you kidding me?
You with a beer, an actual
Yeah,
carbonated malt beverage.
yeah. Yes.
yeah.
Have you ever seen?
She does drink beer. She drinks beer more than I drink beer.
Not
Okay.
saying much.
Not
but
saying much.
Like
4th of July is a barbecue 4th of July would be an opportunity for me to drink beer, but I would much rather have a spritz.
an
An Aperol spritz, like
yeah.
Le Spritz at Carver Steak.
And if you haven't seen, go back and check out our episode. Yes.
At Le Spritz Bar at Carver Steak
That
in
was
Resorts
fun.
World.
That was so
Shameless
fun.
plug. There, we got it
I
in there.
know.
Okay.
Spritz would be fun, but also that's not American.
I know, but it's so great.
It's so good.
So good.
On
It's
a
so
hot
good
day.
with the Aperol or the or the
And it
little.
goes. It's good for the burger. It's good for the
But
whatever.
that's not. You're not going to last very long. That's you get one of those. I'm
Oh,
thinking.
I can laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can have like
How many?
what,
3?
I can't drink
Well,
them
it doesn't
quickly.
fill you up as much as beer
Oh,
does.
I drink
beer
the,
makes me feel like
no,
I'm
but
eating
I'm
a
not
loaf
drinking
of bread.
like Budweiser heavies or like I'm drinking
Pabst.
no Blue Ribbon.
Blue Ribbon.
No,
Old Milwaukee.
I'm drinking like
Old
the
Still Walking.
the super like Coronas or Modelos that basically are water.
Right,
I just
yeah.
want. I think they're, or I'll even drink a seltzer.
They're
I am-
basically good for you.
yeah.
Do you know why American beer is like having sex in a canoe? Because it's fucking close to water.
What am I dealing with today? What is today? This is you take away a man's headphones and he goes rogue. He absolutely goes rogue.
feel right.
Okay,
well,
let's get the burgers
okay.
now. We got to get to the
let's
burgers.
get to the
Yeah,
burgers.
strap on, folks.
Are you ready?
Buckle up. Now the debate really starts.
Well, we're not. Are we? We're not going to start with the numbers. We're going to talk. We're going to talk first about.
Let's go in order of how we went. We went to Delmonico first.
Yes.
Then we went to Peter Luger.
Yes.
Then we went to. Oh no, we went to Mae Daly's first. Then we
Correct.
went to
That's right.
Delmonico. Then we went to Peter Luger.
Then
and
we
then
went to
Nicco's.
In a space of 3 days.
3 days.
All 3 days, yeah.
So delusional and,
And by the end,
sick.
we were cutting the burger into little 16ths and eating
Yes.
them and going, okay. But I mean, you don't have to eat the entire thing to get. I mean, we were easily consuming a quarter to half of one everywhere. He, of course,
Yeah,
would just engulf one.
The order of it didn't influence any decisions here, right? That didn't.
No.
that didn't-
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope, not at all.
I think we can confidently call ourselves Las Vegas burger experts at this point.
Yes.
100%.
And just if people, one thing to be clear, these are steakhouse burgers.
Yeah, don't give us any blowback about that. Oh my, well, have you been to the bar at da, da, da? No, we didn't do that. This is all premium grade beef, prime grade beef
But at
steakhouse.
non-chain,
Yeah.
relatively non-chain restaurants.
Yeah, I
or
guess
they're
Peter
small.
Luger, I
Yeah.
guess, is a chain, but it's owned by the same family. Nicco's is at Durango Station. Mae Daly's is obviously locally owned. Delmonico's an Emerald Lagasse restaurant, but it's been here forever, so we sort of claim it as our own since it's been here since 1999. So yeah, so these are, we wanted to get the best of the best. And you can argue with us about bar burgers, and we have tons of those in town. We all love, Hard Hat Lounge,
Live
Stay-
Turkey has a great burger.
Yukon Burgers, Stay Tuned Burgers. There's tons of them in town. If you tell me Slater's 50-50, you're dead to me. Okay, don't talk.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. So,
Mae
so
Daly's is where we went first. Theirs is kind of different from everyone else because it comes with the lettuce and tomato and
On the
onions
side.
on it.
Oh no, that's
Mae
one
Daly,
of them. Yeah,
yes.
That always comes
pull up the
compressed
pictures
as the one. Yes, we have to pull up because they send the
Yes.
blur. Yes.
So the photos, Mae Daly's is a beautiful burger. Can we say that too?
It's stunning. It is quintessential cheeseburger. What you think of, I think, when you're doing it. So
Yes. All right.
Okay, call me crazy. I thought Mae Daly's came all put together, but it had the stuff on the side.
that's Delmonico's.
No, that's
No, it's Mae Daly's.
No, Mae
No, it's
Daly's
not.
came assembled.
Look at John's already forgotten.
No, I have the documentary proof here. I took very careful pictures. It comes assembled.
I would know that because I think that was a pet peeve of mine a long time ago. I don't want to assemble my burger. And
The one that comes disassembled is Bavette's, for example.
Bavette's and Delmonico does that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Delmonico has the. Okay, you're right.
Here was Delmonico.
Stand corrected. Finally, I'm wrong about something.
Ooh.
Yes, Delmonico had the onion, the red onion, the lettuce, and a very ripe, very pure, pristine tomato on the side.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
the Delmonico tomato
Yeah.
could have. It was so. I always think when people are giving you the tomato lettuce for burgers, they're almost like hidden ingredients, so they
Right.
can give you the unripe ones or the shitty
Yeah.
tomatoes that they got from their
They look like
delivery.
a radish.
Yes. That tomato belonged in a salad.
It was a beef steak tomato. It was
incredible.
great. Yeah. All it needed was salt and pepper on it,
Incredible.
and it was great. So yeah, that was Delmonico. Everyone else comes assembled. I ate my Delmonico burger the way that came. Then I shoehorned in
At the
the
end, yeah.
ingredients
You
in
had
it.
like one little bite left, and then you're putting some slicing up some tomato on it. It's kind of cute.
Yeah.
How did that bite taste? Was
It
that
tastes
better?
great. I mean, 'cause I love onion with a burger.
Well,
I don't like a big salad with a burger, but I love that hit, that tang, that sulfuric tang of a fresh onion that hits alongside the burger meat. I think it's
And Peter Luger does
Peter
that.
Luger delivers that.
it delivers that as well. Yeah. So, okay, should we talk about burger by burger or go like best bun? But how do you want to do this? Or we just
We've
announce
never
the
done
winner?
this.
So what makes a great burger?
Balance, harmony, great beef.
The meat has to be good for starters.
Yeah, start with the meat. And how's it? Let's start with the quality of the meat has to be top notch. But can we agree that the quality of the meat at all of these, our final four was all pretty much top notch? You couldn't really fault the meat. Then it's how it's seasoned and cooked. And my number 4, which I'll get to in a little bit, I thought was just overcooked and destroyed the essence of the burger. You know. Yeah, the gestalt of the burger was destroyed by overcooking the meat.
Goodness.
The gestalt.
The gestalt. Yeah, big word.
I'm trying to think.
So
Not French.
so that's what I think. Let's start with the meat. Meat's great, and I thought the meat. My top 3 were. You can't beat it. I mean, you can't beat my meat.
Can we edit that one out? Okay, let's just. I think we got to go. Sam, why don't you unveil your order?
Okay.
And why don't you go through that? And then John, you'll go.
Okay, that's fine.
And then we'll talk. Then you'll obviously get an idea of what the winner is at the end.
All right. So, what I'm confident about is that Mae Daly's came in 4th. That's what I feel. It was a great burger, but it came in 4th place, and also was not helped by the fries. The fries are mediocre. So I mean, that's another part of this, right? We did consider that as a small factor, but nonetheless, the burger itself very good. The bun, the maybe too much bread on it, felt the beef was good, very good. The beef is good, but it's not a burger that I'm craving that I want to go back and have again. I'm not craving it.
Well, I disagree, but I agree with you about the bun.
Okay.
I agree with you. The bun was the one that it sort of detracted a little bit from the.
Yeah, we
it's
all
not
kind of were
not
like-
the best bread on it. No, nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Fresh, good quality. I mean, it's just we're getting really, really picky here, folks. Okay, so
These
but
are the
Mae
top
Daly
4
bun-
in town. I mean, it's okay. So Mae Daly's, okay, there it is. That's my, now, number three, Peter Luger. It's a great burger. And I previously, when we talked about this, I
Nothing before the butt counts. You understand that, right? And there's a
no,
comma coming
I
in
remember I previously to this testing going around and having these burgers. I always thought that this was a kind of I never understood your guys' love for this burger, and I've come around on that. It is a great burger. The beef, I think the winning thing, the patty on this, the meat quality is unbelievable, and the thick cut raw onion underneath the patty does two things. One, I love the taste of that raw onion coupled with with a great beef and meat and cheese.
This is also there, Mae Daly's.
And then it also right. But it's a little better. It's better executed at Peter Luger. But the thing that I like is, I like that it seals off. It keeps the bottom bun from getting too soggy.
Oh, good call.
And that is just structurally the fact that they put it underneath that is a really well done burger. And interestingly enough, it's a big bun, right? It has a big bun, but it works.
Yeah.
But it works. It just when you pick it up and you compress it and it's a really good burger. So that's my number 3. Now here's where it gets difficult, and I can already sense John is going to get upset.
I'm getting loaded up here.
These are the 2 burgers now, Delmonico and Nicco's, that I crave. I would eat them today again. I would. Either one of them. I have to give the edge to Nicco's. And the reason is just a little tidier. It's just the perfect burger, the right proportions, it's just the juice, the flavors.
That overcooked meat doesn't bother you at all?
I didn't mind. Meat was, you can't imagine, it has the ends of the smash burger are crispy. It has a little crunch. So you have the softness of the meat inside with the crunch. Maybe yours was overcooked. I don't know. Mine was absolutely unbelievable. Okay. And consistently, it's been, both times that I've gone, I rank this burger very highly.
So you're going Nicco's, Delmonico,
Luger,
Mae Daly. All right. And what's your criticism? How's your take on Delmonico?
I think it's one of the best burgers in town.
You can just only get it at lunch.
Maybe that's it. And I think we're not talking about the price, but the Nicco's burger is outrageously priced.
Nicco's is outrageous. It's $52.
But I still want it.
It's priced. We were talking about this with the food gal last night. They don't want you to order.
They really do not.
It's almost like if you're going to order this, we want you to order an overpriced steak and everything. Yeah. But if you're going to order this, we're going to hit you and we're going to hit you hard. Yeah. Okay.
Every other entree is about $50. So here, if you really want a burger, fine.
Fine. You're going to pay $52 for it. And it's a very good burger.
It's a very good burger.
But is it twice as good as the ones that cost $28, $26,
no.
$28?
But again, when we set out to do this, we said our rankings and votes were going to be strictly on taste and preference, and we would discuss price point. We wouldn't let price point impact us.
Price point didn't interfere with it, but you have to note that.
I think Delmonico is an unbelievable burger.
I think maybe you like the neatness of the Nicco's.
But I like the neatness. It's a absolutely classic, perfect cheeseburger.
It does look fake.
Every way.
It almost looks artificial. You know how they do those commercials and it's not real food. It's like plastic. I think that it's like out of a laser printer.
One last thing about that burger. I will say this. For the $52, the fries are included. Yeah, whatever. But the fries are phenomenal.
Yeah.
The fries are phenomenal.
That's the only thing I'd rank first.
Yeah, I agree.
The best. I think Nicco's of all the places we went had the best fries.
And they have
agreed.
I generally am a purist about ketchup. Don't make your own. Just use one of the standards. Yeah. Don't try and get cute. Mae Daly's tries to get cute, and they put dill in it.
Which I like. It's good.
I don't. Just give me ketchup. But
you made a big deal about it at our meal there.
Always. But Nicco's has a spicy ketchup, and it's got heat, and it's just addicting.
I was just dipping fry after fry in it.
It's so good.
And they do it right. They're like, they're double fried, and they've got,
My point is, as a complete meal, it's a fucking masterpiece. Okay. There, I'm done.
Okay, John.
Sam, you ignorant slut.
Tell me something I don't know.
Okay, John,
I'll be a little briefer than him. Nicco's is my bottom one. Nicco's is just...
what?
I appreciate your OCD love of its compactness and it looks fake, but to me, the meat doesn't shine through. I love the lace, the caramelized, I think it's called the Maillard reaction that caramelizes the edge of it. I love the crunch. I love all that. But I've had now 4 of them over the course of this burger crawl, and I've always found the meat to just be a little dry. Is not the right word. It's not dry, but just overcooked. It's kind of like a fast food burger. They're going to cook it to medium, heavy medium all the time, and you lose something in the beef. Beautiful bun, beautiful balance and composition, but the fact that the meat was sort of basic and didn't shine through, I put it at my bottom. Okay, I got to remember the order. I know my winner here. The next one was Mae Daly's. I thought, and I love the Mae Daly's burger. I don't think it. I love the fact with the onion on the bottom. Great meat. You know, all these have American cheese too. You notice that? All of them.
Yeah.
None of them get fancy with the cheese. No French cheese. No Gruyere or Emmental or whatever. But yeah, Mae Daly's is good, but I don't crave it. I'll just put it at that. You know what I mean?
So we agree on that.
So that's the third place. My problem was, and I lost sleep over this last night. Big deal, right? This is the kind of shit I've been obsessing on for 40 years. I mean, you go with, you suddenly look at that Luger burger and you bite into it, and the meat is it's aged, it's gamey, and not in a bad way. I mean, just umami rich, and there's this lasting complexity in the flavor, that meaty, protein-rich density that sort of lingers on your tongue, and even the finishes in the back. The meat is so superb at Mae Daly's. I mean, at the Peter Luger, that I have a hard time not saying it's just got to win. It's got to win because you've got the onion underneath. It's just the perfect beefy hamburger, but it loses something with the bready bun, and I agree with you there. So, to me, if the burger I'm craving, and still craving, even though I've had like 6 of them in the last 6 months, is Delmonico. It's a double burger. It's interesting. We both vote for smash because you're double smashed.
Yep.
But what I love about Delmonico over Nicco's is that the meat shines through. It's juicier. The patty is thicker. Not quite as crispy and Maillard, and lacy as you like on your Nicco's burger. But to me, it's just the perfect assemblage of everything you want in a cheeseburger.
But it is the one burger that will absolutely come apart on you.
Yeah, it kind of disintegrates, but
it's messy.
I'll say this: there is no universe where Delmonico, where I'll say this, where Peter Luger is better than Delmonico. I agree with you, but I think Ash.
Okay.
I too was struggling on my. Well, let me start with my box.
We act like this is as important as Middle Eastern peace.
I know. This is what keeps me up at night. So my last was Nicco's, and maybe the one we shared was a little crispier or overcooked. Yeah. But I know what made me put it down there is the meat in that burger.
You're outflanked on Nicco's.
Is
muchacho.
It's Wagyu. They use Wagyu drippings, and so it has got the butteriness, but it doesn't have any dimension. And it's why I don't really like Wagyu steaks, is they're just kind of melt in your mouth, disintegrate with not much meat going on.
A lot of fattiness, but not a lot of character. Yeah.
There we go. And so, very well said. And so, I love that it's neat and tidy. I loved their fries. I love the presentation of it. I crave it. I think it's great. I just don't think when I'm going absolute number one steakhouse cheeseburger, it just doesn't go.
Doesn't float your boat.
It doesn't.
Doesn't paint your wagon.
So then my next is Mae Daly's. because I love a burger that's refreshing. It's got the salad, the veggies. I do crave this burger because of that. I think it's actually a burger you could eat more often than the others for that reason. I thought the bun was a little breadier than normal, or maybe it's what they're doing now, but just all around classic steakhouse cheeseburger. It's what you want, what you go for. Peter Luger and Delmonico is where I too lost sleep.
See?
And
because great minds think alike.
I know.
And then there's
I was so pissed
And
when
then I'm right, but that's okay.
and I was so pissed when you sent in your scores and they were identical to mine, John, because I was like, damn it.
And we did not collab on this.
We did
fact,
not.
We've been eating out a lot, and we said we weren't even talking about it. Our significant others were saying, do not talk about
So even
this.
when we started to, they'd be like, nope, don't. We don't want you to sway each other.
Right.
So I went Peter Luger as number 2 and Delmonico number 1. And I think it's for all the same reasons John just stated. Delmonico, you asked the chef about the blend, and that's really the critical thing for me. It is just, it's so cool. It's really got everything going for it as far as steakhouse burgers. And I think the like tipping point for why it won is if someone's coming to me and goes, what is the best? I want a cheeseburger and I want to go to a steakhouse. What do I have no fear about sending them to? And it's Delmonico. I think Peter Luger, for the aging, a lot of people don't like that aged flavor. It is intimidating.
Yeah.
You have to like and be okay with raw onion.
A lot of onion.
And you have to be okay with their Luger sauce. And so I understand and recognize that it is a beautiful, simple, unique, one-of-a-kind burger, but I recognize that it's not for everyone, and a lot of people won't appreciate it. And so Delmonico won.
Yeah, I can't. That's
And ultimately,
impeccable logic.
I think ultimately, though, when I tallied up our points because we weighted them, it ended up Delmonico number 1, Peter Luger number 2, Nicco's came in at number 3, and Mae Daly's at number 4, and I think that's probably the right result.
There is, I agree. I agree, and I'll say this: if you go to Delmonico and you like the Delmonico burger, I think you're going to like the Nicco's burger.
Yes, I agree too.
Yeah, we were.
You're going to love it.
Yes,
and you're gonna dream about the Nicco's fries. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Good point about the fries. Let's get into it.
Yes,
And
because
we can talk
each of these
about-
places had very different fries.
And we can talk about it. And Delmonico, we didn't actually order the fries this time around. We ordered the chips.
Right.
Generally, they're truffle chips. Truffle chips. We got them without the truffle.
The minute they see John Curtis, they go,
Hide the truffle.
We're not doing the truffle
Yeah,
oil.
they know me at Delmonico really well, so they go the waiters will come up, you know.
But those are
it must
addicting.
be on my thing. Does not like truffled anything, especially truffle oiled anything. Yes,
But those chips are incredible and addicting and really, really incredible. But the first time I went, I did get the thick steak cut fries,
Right.
and they're really good.
yeah, and they're almost like I think they're too big.
Yeah,
there's
you
a
can
lot
only
of
you
potato
have to,
there.
You've got to share them. You can maybe have
Yeah.
2, and that's similar with Peter Luger.
Right, yeah.
Luger, those French fries
Are thick and
they're-
big, yeah.
I know, but they are they're the best steak cut fries in town.
They're as thick as your
think.
thumb. I mean,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
big ass things. I mean,
And
they're
it was just immediately a whole potato that they
yeah,
have.
there's
Yeah.
Yep.
and then they deep fried it. Yeah, that's
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Very good. I love
And then
that.
Nicco's and everything. So
Mae Daly's, I think, have the worst fries.
Of the top 4, probably.
yeah,
They were the most
Just unoriginal.
right.
Nothing-
Most
nothing-
they're addicting. You'll sit and just eat
yeah.
them.
But again, back to the Nicco's fries are these like perfectly cut, cubed, long fries that are, I think, double fried. Yes.
Yes.
yeah.
And are absolutely amazing.
You want to know what my favorite fries were of the whole
that's-
competition?
Yeah.
No. Oscars. Oscars steakhouse fries.
Yeah,
they
those are
are
good.
stupid
Well, they're
good.
thinner, but
They're thinner and flatter, and I don't think I think they're a little created. They're not maybe freshly cut.
Yeah.
But they are addicting. Oh my goodness, so good.
I'm trying to remember the. I sent you the grind. I think if I can remember from memory,
I could search
the
it.
the grind on the meat for all you real steak nerds. I think it's 75% sirloin at Delmonico, 25% brisket.
25% brisket, 75% wet-aged New York strip / tenderloin.
He doesn't like dry. In fact, I talked to the chef, Ivan Rojas. He says, we don't like, for the same reason you don't like dry age, the dry age you see. He says, it doesn't work with a burger. He says, that dry aging, that condensed, umami flavor. He says, you really, you don't really want that. You need something that's a little moister in there, fattier, juicier. And he says, so we don't even think about using dry. They do dry age a lot of steaks there, but they don't use any of the dry aged steaks in the burger meat.
And they do 4-ounce balls, smashed,
right,
super hot griddle, potato bun, and sauce is mayo, ketchup, and Worcestershire
sauce. So it's everybody does the secret sauce now, but it's not so secret because everybody does just a slight variation of a little more ketchup, a little more this, that. I'm trying to remember if there's. Let's talk about honorable mention burgers. Who was our honorable mention?
Joe's.
Joe's was best bang for the buck.
Bavette's.
Yeah, Bavette's was strong, very strong.
Trying to think of where else did we go. Oscar's was unique and different.
Yeah.
I think those are maybe the only others I would go back and eat.
Yeah.
I think
Oscar's like what I always say, it's just like a classic Big Mac.
With a higher education,
It's just he's just taking a Big Mac and just elevated it.
And I also want to mention that, John, you and I had a great burger at Harlow.
Oh, no. Can't co-sign on that.
I did. Yeah, I liked it. Yes, I liked it a lot. Yes, I did.
But the rest of them were forgettable.
Right.
But so those are the burgers that we think.
Delmonico was $26.
$26.
That's the most
silly.
Thing.
It's silly.
Yeah, it's silly. I mean, you get a lot of meat, a lot of really good meat, and a meal for $26.
It is half the money.
Yeah,
of Nicco's,
and it's in a big fancy strip steakhouse. I mean,
with white linen.
Yeah. They open for lunch.
Open for lunch. Yeah. Great service.
Go there and say you want the Eat, Talk, Repeat burger, and they will treat you like a king or queen.
Yes.
Okay.
So, well, there you go. Let's just, that was really fun. Do you have regrets about doing it? Do you feel like, I wish we never decided to do it?
I like the parameters you put on it but by doing steakhouse burgers, because if you open it up, and I've had a lot of friends say, well, why didn't you go to here? Why didn't you go there? I mean, if we open it up to something else, we would have been tasting 35, 40 different hamburgers. I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, you can't, so you got to create a window of a template of what you're looking for, and that's what we did.
And the fun thing is, after we did the round one, Carver Steak came out with their burger, and Cut put on a full-size cheeseburger. And someone asked me, they're like,
no.
Yeah, they're like, why didn't you guys have this? And I go, because when we started, it was just sliders.
Yeah, it was 3 sliders.
We have been making moves.
Yes. Influencers. We're micro-influencers.
Making burgers great again.
Yeah, making burgers.
Okay, on that.
Maba.
Let's do quickly. We got to get out of here, but patriotic pet peeves. What's the most un-American thing you experience at a restaurant?
I'll go first because I went last time. Here's the thing. Here, let me just quote. Hi, me and the food guy walk in. I look around the restaurant. Empty restaurant. One table. Restaurant's been open for what? Like 10 minutes. One table, 5 people. Completely empty restaurant. Bar, however, is full. Hi, we're here. Table for 4. Reservation under. Oh, I see, sir, that you're the first of your party to arrive. You'll have to wait in the bar until they show up. Okay. What? What the fuck? Okay. You have to wait in the bar that's full and rather seat me in a restaurant that's empty because some dumbass manager told you that make sure the whole party is here before you seat them. That is unfucking patriotic. It's undemocratic. That is bad customer service. It violates the spirit of America. I'm here to eat your food and pay you money, and I'm free to do so. And you should welcome me. What is the thing about? We have a Statue of Liberty. Give me, you're poor, you're tired, you're hungry.
I'm hungry,
and I want to sit down.
Seat me, bitches.
See me. The Statue of Liberty demands it, no less. Okay.
Oh my God, that's a good one. That's a
patriotic
great
pet
one.
peeve.
Seat
Pop
demand.
that one.
Okay, so mine is back a few years ago in California, they became very drought tolerant, like sensitivity, and there became this rule. Sam, you'll remember this. When restaurants would no longer, you sit down, they would no longer just bring you water or immediately offer you water. You had to proactively request your own water because they didn't want to do water waste. And
That
I think
sounds communist to me. You're
yeah,
right.
bullshit.
Total
Absolute
communism.
bullshit. Bring me water. Bring me water. Offer it. Let me waste it if I want to.
Yeah, water. Yeah, and there's nothing more American than ice water on the table
Gosh.
at a restaurant.
Don't
Exactly.
make me go, can I have some water, please?
Yeah, can I have another one?
Yeah,
in
can I have some more?
They go Europe. You say, "I'd like an ice cube, please," and they'll do like this. They'll go, here's your ice cube. That's what they do in Europe. You know that, Sam, right? You know they.
But
Europe,
I thought you were Mr. French food on
I know.
4th of July.
But he wants ice.
Give me some ice.
Except when it comes to ice water at the table, which is very American.
Right. So
Yes.
that's mine.
Okay, top
Sam?
that, Mirajowski.
I recently went to a Lowry's restaurant where they plop down on the table the kind the little seasonings from Lowry's, not in any nice container. White linen, right? White linen dinner, not in any nice containers, but literally in the exact same packaging as you would buy from Albertsons.
Yeah. The seasoning salt, Lowry seasoning salt,
And
famous, iconic.
It was literally. There's no quicker way to bring down the vibe of the whole meal. Like you've just undone anything
Than putting
you're
a
trying to do.
grocery store implement product on the table.
Yes.
It's like putting a bottle of Heinz ketchup right on the table, which is
Well,
okay
you
in
could do it in a diner,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't do
Yeah.
it in a fine dining restaurant. So that sometimes restaurants do that. They kind of miss the mark. One little thing can throw the whole thing off.
Yeah, but Lowry's has been doing that forever. I mean,
that's
and
their
their
shtick.
seasonning salt is a very famous thing.
I'm with you. Yeah. That's
yeah.
annoying. Well, it's like also another one. It reminds me of when I went to Stubborn Seed and they had the battery operated candles on the table. Do not.
Ashley wants to play with flames.
Yeah.
No, but where were we? Nicco's. Nicco's has actual flame. Like all of these restaurants do it.
Okay, this is not an patriotic pet peeve, but I don't like any of that shit on the table. If you ever notice me at most restaurants,
it out of here.
yeah, I look at the flowers in the middle, or the frame, and I try to be very nice. I always make a joke about I'm just going to get drunk and knock it over, blah blah blah, and invariably the wait staff just takes it away because I don't want all that shit on the table. It gets in the way of the food and drink. Yeah.
I agree. If you've got a small table,
Yeah. I
Don't
want
waste
I
it.
don't need
Yeah.
some little but yes, okay. So no grocery store products
Bottles.
on the table.
put it in a. Yes.
Yeah.
Offer me and have the water ready and waiting for me.
I think actually Lowry's puts two things on there. They have their seasoning salt and their seasoning pepper.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's
Both in their thing.
Black and red. Yeah.
But good prime rib. at Lowry's.
I know.
Very good prime rib.
I
They've
know.
been doing
Oh my
it forever. And
Still
they,
one of my favorite memories. All of us at Golden Steer eating the fresh horseradish and
Yeah.
just dying, and just all of us like we're children. We just couldn't handle it, and that's the visual I'm going to send everyone out on 4th of July on.
right.
The three of us inhaling horseradish doused prime rib to the point where we were all in tears, foreheads hitting tables, like crying, and we had so much fun. And
they do it right. They do it right at Golden Steer. They do prime rib right there. All right. Well, happy 4th of July to everybody.
yes, happy 4th. Enjoy.
And vive la France. Oh,
No.
France.
Get out of here.
Bye.
We're getting rid of them. Don't worry.
Good night, Canada.